Fisher Stevens has revealed that Leonardo DiCaprio helped to get him the job as the director of the newly released Beckham docu-series. The actor and filmmaker, 59, has given an insight into how Hollywood star Leo, 48, played a key role in bringing the tell-all Beckham documentary to life. Fisher, best known as an actor for playing the Roy family's slimy PR guru Hugo Baker in Succession, revealed that it was Leo who put him on David Beckham's radar. Fisher, who worked with Leo on the 2016 climate crisis documentary Before the Flood, explained that the Titanic star recommended him for the job to David, 48. He told The Guardian, "David was hanging out with Leo and asked him who he should get. He recommended me." Fisher said that after the recommendation, David watched Before the Flood and his Justin Timberlake-led drama Palmer and liked the emotion in his directing. While Leo convinced David, Fisher told how it was Succession creator Jesse Armstrong and writer Tony Roche who persuaded him to take the job. He told Esquire, "I went to work on Succession and asked Jesse Armstrong and Tony Roche about Beckham. We would talk about football every day. They were like, 'You have to do it. He's a genius. He was a great player.' I started researching him and said, 'Okay, I'll meet with him,' and the rest is history." Surprisingly, Fisher thinks his lack of extensive knowledge about football also helped him to secure the job because he didn't know of David's infamous 1998 red card. He said, "I was quite late to the soccer party. That was part of the reason David may have wanted me to do it. I didn't have baggage with Beckham. I didn't know he had that problem with the red card." In June 1998, David came under furor from England fans when he was sent off while playing Argentina in the World Cup for kicking Diego Simeone, and was later blamed for England's defeat. As well as charting David's footballing career, the tell-all documentary sees David and Victoria, 49, lift the lid on their much-publicized relationship, including the harder parts of their marriage and rumored infidelity scandals. And Fisher admitted it was unpleasant to ask David and Victoria, who have been married for 24 years, about their relationship difficulties for the series, which arrived on Netflix on Wednesday at 8 a.m. "It wasn't pleasant, but we got into it," he told the Sunday Times. "For me, I approached it as, 'How did your marriage stay together?' And you'll see how he responds. I talked with both of them about the difficulties they went through." Producer John Batzek added, "They were both signed up to telling us whatever we wanted to know. I'm sure you'll say, 'Of course you would say that.' But they were. There was no 'you will not ask that or do that.' Fisher and I thought that might be the case, but we were clear from the start that we would only do this if we could go in any direction we wanted. And we did." David himself has admitted that looking over his life for the documentary was challenging as he revealed the reason he agreed to do it. "When I retired 10 years ago, people started to ask me if I was going to do a documentary about my life and my career, and in all honesty, I wasn't ready to look back," he said at Tuesday's premiere for the series. "I wasn't ready to go over things. There's been so much going on, and I wasn't ready to process that. But heading towards the 10-year anniversary of me retiring, something felt right about doing it. In all honesty, I wanted to have something for my family and my friends and my fans who have all lived this." He went on, "I found it challenging looking back at these things that I probably had never looked at before or processed. That was a tough part for me, going over things." The four-part docu-series saw Victoria speak for the first time about the aftermath of claims about David's alleged affair with his personal assistant Rebecca Luce. After David moved to Spain to play for Real Madrid, the footballer found himself hit by claims that he had an affair with Rebecca. Victoria and their children Brooklyn and Romeo then relocated from the UK to be by David's side, where the family found themselves under intense scrutiny, with Spanish media hounding them and fans intruding in their lives. Speaking about the experience on the docuseries, Victoria confessed, "Did I resent David? If I'm being totally honest, yes, I did. If I'm being honest, it's probably the most unhappy I have ever been in my entire life, she went on. It wasn't that I was being unheard. I chose to internalize a lot of it because I was always mindful of the focus that he needed. Meanwhile, David admitted he still doesn't know how they got through the 2003 crisis, but that they knew they had to fight for their family and said they felt like they were drowning when their high-profile marriage was in.